Lantern House exists to provide safe shelter and food and critical emergency services to aid those during their crisis. Lantern House has critical emergency services, so each and every night we open up our doors to provide a safe bed for those experiencing homelessness. We also have 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner to anybody in the community. We also have case management support. We have 8 dedicated case managers who are focused on housing security. So our goal is to transition someone from shelter to housing without any stipulations, and we help figure it out. We really are a safe haven for a lot of people to come and get back on their feet. We also provide critical document retrieval. So critical documents are absolutely key to self-sufficiency. So we help obtain birth certificates, marriage licenses, social security cards, IDs, which helps someone transition out of homelessness into housing. And I'm so fortunate to be surrounded by a phenomenal service-based community. We have a lot of providers that are here to help. And every day, the job is tough. It is extremely difficult to see the faces of homelessness, but I know there's answers out there, and I know that people just really, really are willing to help. And that's what makes my job easier, and it makes it easier to come in every day. We ensure that everyone has services, everyone has the needs and basic services to get off their feet. So a donation just impacts one shelter night, when each and every day we provide over 300 shelter nights. I show up every day with a smile on my face because I know what we're doing makes a difference, and I know that once I go home in the late nights, may be tough on my family, but at the end of the day they support me and they know what good we're doing here.
People have been able to start taking charge of their own lives because they've received the assistance that they've needed through the generosity of Utahns.
If I could say one thing to Pamela Atkinson, it would be the most heartfelt thank you. The world needs more Pamela Atkinsons, and we are so fortunate to call her a phenomenal friend.